Today, we must confront a stark reality that challenges the very essence of compassion, care, and the moral compass of this decadent society. The practice and tradition of those who open up new churches has been a so-called cornerstone of Christian communal faith and spiritual growth. However, it brings much pause and reflection to consider the profound irony that unfolds before us. For what purpose do these new houses of worship stand, if not to fulfill the profound call to defend and care for the most vulnerable among us, the orphans, the widows, and the fatherless? Over decades, we've witnessed the construction of these magnificent edifices and the proliferation of new congregations. Let us not be blind to the essential teachings at the heart of their proclaimed faith. The very essence of their religions lie not in its grandeur of its structures, but in the righteous deeds and unwavering empathy that its followers claim to espouse. Look no further than James 1:27, and we couldn't make it clear for you if you've seen it with a magnifying glass. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. I hope that you're like the Bereans and you go and search the scriptures for yourself. Look up the word definitions and the etymology so this can become even clearer for you. Who will heed the call? Wisdom is found in the scriptures, where the true measure of devotion is not solely found in the act of congregating within opulent walls, but in the selfless service to those who are in need. We can see this based on the 43 plus passages about the fatherless and orphans, also the 80 plus passages about widows, and discover really whose faith and works are dead. Churches are mere abodes for the so-called faithful. How can you erect building after building, street by street, and call them bastions of hope, pillars of support for the marginalized, the neglected, and the downtrodden, yet the fatherless, orphans, and widows you neglect, passing them by every day? Will you challenge the prevailing hypocrisy of your complacency in your buildings? Congregations and leaders are not above reproach, and communities must hold them accountable. Will they be willing to redirect their focus from superficial expansion to genuine outreach? The echoes of prayers and hymns must be matched by action. Defend the poor and fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. The uses of "and" in this psalm means that you can chew your bubble gum and walk at the same time. I look forward to the day that you're able to emerge champions of the orphaned, the widowed, and the fatherless. Rise up if you can. Until then, your congregations will never truly become sanctuaries that embody the virtues of love, justice, and unwavering support. I repeat James 1:27 for your edification. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep oneself unspotted from the world.